right? But let me let me drag it out with the testimony. Let's go to Ingrid's testimony. Now the good thing is I got her testimony she gave the first night, and now we got her grand jury testimony. Let's see, where's she at? Oh, here we go. I still got to get back to that one. Let me get. Where we at? Where we at? What's this here? Oh, here we go. Ingrid at? Okay, I gotta download it again. Hold on. One second, y'all. You'll never find another love like mine. One who loves you the way I do. You'll never find As long as you live. Okay, is it this one? Who is this guy? Okay, we got another detective testimony. Manny. Is this one? Wait a minute. Oh, it's two. Oh, here you go. What the hell's Ingrid? Oh, here we go. What the hell's Ingrid? Oh, here she go. All right. Let me download this. Okay, here we go. This is going to be very interesting right here. Okay, now this is one of the girls that was in the car. Now remember, I got her other testimony, so if I see stuff in here that ain't gonna match up, I'm gonna bounce back to that one. Can y'all see that? Yes. Okay. All right, let me get to this. Okay. Ingrid Stokes being first duly sworn by the foreperson, blah, blah, blah. All right. Ms. Stokes, did you come out to Vegas in September, the weekend of September 7th, 1996? Yes. Where were you coming from? Los Angeles. Who did you come with? My best friends and a friend, Shalane Turner, Tanisha Fort, and Lauren Hart. And did you guys come together to Las Vegas? Yes, we rented a car and drove down. What kind of car did you rent? It was a convertible Sebring. What color? It was like a champagne gold. What happened to green? Okay. Oh, I guess at nighttime could have looked that way. And why are you coming out? And why were you coming out to Vegas that weekend? It was a fight weekend. Do you recall? Hold on, let me get my logo. Do you recall who was fighting? No. It could be Mike Tyson. There was a lot of those, but I have no idea. It could have been Mike Tyson. Was it common for, was it a common thing for people to come out from Las Vegas, I mean from LA to Vegas for Tyson fights? Yes. And do you recall if you were staying at the Luxor? Man, the objection, Your Honor. Lead in. Why not ask what hotel did you stay at? You want to make sure she say what you want her to say, huh? Here we go. This shows that they already did an interview. Because if you knew what hotel she was staying for, why would you be asking? There's a million hotels in Vegas. I think I do, but I stayed there quite often. If I remember, it was the Luxor, but I don't remember exactly. Let me ask you this way. Was the Luxor a place you would typically stay when you came out to Las Vegas? Yes. I'm going to refer your attention to the night of the actual fight. Did you go to the fight? No. Did you try to go to the fight? I don't remember. What? Excuse me. One of my friends was a friends with the manager, the boxing manager. So we were going. So we were going to go. Then we didn't end up going. I don't remember why, to be honest. Do you recall if the fight? Did you recall if that fight was at the MGM? Yes. They always at the MGM. And did you make it to the MGM or did you just go someplace else altogether? No, I made it to the MGM. And by making it to the MGM, did you actually go inside the MGM? Yes, I was in the casino part. But you just didn't go watch the but you didn't just go and but you didn't just what? But you just I'm drunk. But you just didn't go and watch the fight. No. What did you do after the fight? Right after the fight was when I probably got to right after the fight is when I probably got there, to be honest. We call it we call it the let out is when we probably got dressed and took so long that I got there right when it was ending, most likely. And when we were hanging out, we saw some of our friends. We talked, we connected. I'm sure we saw people we knew and spoke to them. And from there, we were going to a club or wherever else, or whatever else was happening that night. And so when you're talking about going to a club, was it typical for you all back in 1996 to go out at night when you were out on the town in Vegas? Absolutely. Do you recall having a specific plan the night of September 7th, 1996 to go out after the Tyson fight? Not a specific plan. The plan was to go and see what was happening and decide from there. When we were at the hanging out, I guess the let out is what it the let out is what it was called in my version. We were meeting people and going places. I know that we had someone, I know that we had saw someone that I kind of liked at the time. and we was going to a certain place, and I was like, oh, I want to go there. That was my vote. So we were all, it was four of us. So we were all going to decide to go when we got there, I guess. Sometimes it's a negotiation to decide between the four women which club. Or will sometimes it's a negotiation to decide between four women which club, or we go all four, we just go one by one. What? Or we go all four, we just go one by one. I can't be that drunk. Or we go all four. That shit is not proper English. Or we go all four. We just go one by one. The night the night that night, were you driving? Were you all in a Chrysler Sebring that night? Yes. And so when you left the MGM, did you go by foot or in the Chrysler Sebring? The Sebring. Who was driving the Sebring? Shalane. And then were, is that supposed to be in there? And there were all four, and then were all four women in the vehicle. All right. And then all four women in the vehicle? Yes. From MGM, where were you headed towards? I don't remember. I know we were on the strip. I don't remember what the street was called now. I don't remember what that street is called now, but it's the street the MGM is in front of. New York, at that time, the Monte Carlo, whatever the street is, we were on that street, going down that street to our destination. I don't remember. While you were in the car, were you situated in that vehicle? Wait, while you were in the car, where were you situated in the vehicle? I was the front passenger. While you were in the car, did anybody from your vehicle recognize somebody in another vehicle? Yes, Lauren. We passed by, and to the left of us was the car that Suge and Tupac were in. And she said, oh my God, that's Suge. Pull up on the side of him. I want to talk to Suge. She knew Suge. I'm going to show you what's been previously marked as Grand Exhibit number 43. Do you recall who was driving that vehicle? Suge was. And do you recall who was in the passenger side? Tupac. And does Grand Jury Exhibit number 43 depict generally what they were wearing and where they are situated in the vehicle? Yes, that's correct. So you guys, Lauren was hollering out at. No, Lauren was hollering out to Suge. When you guys saw them driving down the street, yes. When you guys saw them driving down the street, yes. Did Suge Pac or Tupac respond to you girls in any way? Suge spoke to Lauren. Imagine if you both are in separate cars having to talk from different lanes. You have to speak a little bit loudly in order to be heard. Is that fair? Yes. Raised voices? Yeah. I don't remember shouting, but the music wasn't loud enough where he was able to hear her because he spoke to her. Now, you talked about the music. Who car was playing music? I assume both of ours. Was it typical for you guys to be playing music while you're rolling down in Vegas? No, nigga. We listening to dead silence. Come on, what kind of stupid ass question is that? Of course. In a convertible, that's why you got a convertible. Tell them, girl. And then, would you be surprised at all if Suge was playing some music in his ride as well? Oh, 100% sure. So you all got out. So you all got music playing, and Lauren's having a conversation with Suge. Yes. What's the conversation about? I think she said, "What are y'all all doing?" I don't remember the exact conversation. I was paying attention, kind of, but she mentioned that what are we doing? And he said, "We're going to the club." And he said, "Come with us, follow us, get behind us." And so what do you guys do? We slow down because we were on the side of them, well, a little bit ahead, so she could talk to him because she was in the back seat. And we get behind them. What? Now they got behind them? And do you guys follow Shiv's vehicle? Yes, we do. And how does that go? It was strange because we didn't realize there was a whole entourage behind them. We didn't pay attention to that. So when we got behind them, there was a car. I can't recall what car it was. I remember the action, not necessarily what it looked like in terms of the car, the people, but there was a car that kept trying to get in front of us and blocked us from being right behind them. So we didn't understand what was going on because, like I said, we didn't realize there was a whole entourage. And so we were like, what's going on? They kept trying to get in front of us. And we're like, so I think at one point when because we didn't go very long, I think we were turning down the main street. We turned down where everything happened. That time, once we were getting past that, I mentioned to Shalane, I'm sick of this. I know where I'm going. I know where the club is. I've been there before. We don't need to follow them. I know where we're going. We'll just go, we'll just get there at the same time. So what club are you referring to? Do you recall? It had a number in it. I think the area code for Vegas. If I told you it was Club 662, would that bring any recollection to you? It was an area code. So if it's that sounds right. I don't know, 702, 662. It was a number. I do know that. You recall it being a number? Absolutely. 3-digit number. A 3-digit number. And how do you know where the club was? I had been there. Magic Johnson had a summer league there. So we had a basketball thing there. My friend was the assistant manager. So I went to it. Okay. So you had been to Club 66 or the club. The club. Previously, and so you tell Shalane who's driving, hey, let's stop following this entourage. Let's just get there. What was going to be your plan when you got there? You guys were just going to go ahead of Suge and Tupac and meet them at the club? Yes. Was it unusual for you to see people from LA out in Vegas? No. Was it unusual for you to see somebody like a celebrity? No. In fact, you said previously that your friend was an assistant to Magic Johnson. Is that right? Yes. And you had come out to Vegas and gone to a summer league event as well. Yes. So for you, wait. So for you going to the club, meeting up with Suge and Tupac was not something extraordinary. No. Do you recall what happened? Well, so you guys decided to stop getting into the line of the entourage vehicles. Uh-huh. Do you guys go left? Do you guys go to the left or right of Tupac and Suge's vehicle? We went to the right. I think the only way you could go was to the right. So you went to the right. What happens then? It's a red light. So we pass their car and we go just, I think, a car or two in front on the right side of the car. And then does anything unusual happen? Well, me and Shalane started arguing because I told her I didn't like the way she was driving. I didn't like it. I'm an aggressive driver. So we were arguing about driving. So I said, let me drive. I know where I'm going, which I just mentioned. And we were going to exchange. We were going to exchange seats. I was going to drive and she was going to get in the passenger seat. And so we were getting ready to, I was unbuckling my seatbelt and then I heard the gunshots. And then I heard gunshots. What did you do when you heard the gunshots? I ducked and then I pulled Shalane down because she was trying to figure out what was going on. And then I don't remember how many there were, but there were, in my mind, I remember them being a lot. And then I freaked out, of course, because who wouldn't? And then since I was already, doing this, I told her, drive. Come on, get out of here. And so I remember she was kind of frozen. So I put the car in drive because my hand was already there for the seatbelt. I put the car in drive and said, step on the gas, get out of here. And I do remember, which I'm assuming now, after everything's happened and said and done, that car must have been the shooter that passed us. But there was so much going on, I don't remember. I don't want you to assume anything. But did you see the car? I did see a car go past. Speed by you immediately after the shooting, correct? Immediately after the shooting. And do you recall the car, the type of car, the color of the car that sped by you? In my mind, it was white, but I don't remember exactly. So do you remember the model, but you don't remember it being so you don't remember the model, but you remember it being a white vehicle? Is that a yes? To my recollection, yes. Okay. As you trying to get away, well, so you move the car into drive, and you tell Shalane go. Yeah, this happened before in LA. Oh, really? So this is not your first time you've been around a shooting. Not a shooting, but just aggressive driving. So you tell Shalane to go. Is that a yes? Yes. What does Shalane do? Shalane puts her foot on the gas and we go. And I think we almost hit that car because literally we were that close when we were trying to get away. And when we turned on that first street that you could turn on, and I remember, I think I still hear shots, but I could have been just, but it could have been just the echoing of what just happened. And then we were freaking out. Like, what the hell just happened? What just happened? And then I still feel like their car is still next to us on the right by us. I'm freaking out. So we turn down the street, a random street. So when you are trying to get away from the situation, it appears to you that the vehicle is also moving in the same direction as you guys. Yes. Were you intentionally trying to follow that vehicle? No. I don't know if I don't remember if they were in front of me or behind me. There was so much going on. I just don't remember the car. I just remember the car was close by. But it was that white vehicle that was speeding away from the shooting immediately after the shooting. You guys were so close that it was very uncomfortable for you. Is that fair to say? Absolutely, yes. So then you tell Shalane to make a turn off a random street just to stop association with the white vehicle that you believe was the shooting vehicle. Yes. I don't believe she said that she believed that car was the shooter. I think that cop just put words in her mouth. She never said that that car was the shooter. So then what happens after that? After we turned off, I think we just drove around. We drove around that street and then we drove around. I don't even remember how long for. Excuse me. I don't even remember. I don't even know how long for, because it was so much adrenaline happening, so much. We were all just kind of freaking out. And so we were like, something just happened. Let's go back. I wanted to make sure, because we were right there. And so eventually we made our way back to where it all happened. We went around where the main street, the strip was, all the way back around the MGM and came back around. And that's where we saw the police. And then we were told one of the cops that, and then we told one of the cops that we were right there. We were the car like in front of, close to it. And that happened, what was going on. Because I think at that point, everyone was already gone. The car was still there, but there was obviously tape and all kinds of stuff happening. The police told us to pull over and made us get out and made us sit on the side of the road. I was very pissed. Oh, I was so mad because I just felt like it was a time, especially in America, where the police was unjust to Black America, which is still the same time, unfortunately, to me. But they made us sit down. I was like, I'm wearing Versace and Gucci, and you make me sit on the ground. I was very irate. But they said they wanted statements from us, and they were waiting for the police van to take us downtown to the courthouse, not to the courthouse, but to the jail to talk to us. So did you guys ultimately go downtown? Yes. At that point, did you feel like being cooperative? Oh, absolutely not. Why is that? When we got in the van, we were trying to be helpful, and they was treating us like we were nothing. And then when I asked the police what happened, who was shot, was Tupac shot, was anybody shot? And I heard them say, oh, I think he's dead now. And I was like, it pissed me off. The way they were so callous about talking about his life pissed me off. I could tell that is still to this day emotional. Oh yeah, sorry. It's okay. If you need a break, we have some tissue for you. Damn, they made her cry. The police was talking so greasy about Pop. It's okay. If you need a break, we have some tissue for you. Did the fact that Were you aware of Suge Knight's reputation prior to the night in Vegas? Yes. Was the fact that Mr. Knight was also involved as a victim, but involved in this case, affect your desire to give a statement or not give a statement? Yes. How so? He scared the crap out of me and everyone else. He was, I don't know. I mean, you come from LA, you see the street, you see the gang violence, you see all that kind of stuff, but you don't know how much is true and how much is hype. I've been, living in LA, you're kind of exposed to people in the entertainment field all the time. And some of it you can see is more hype and whatever, but his didn't seem like hype. His seemed like the real, legit thing. And Lauren knew him at some level, whatever that level was, and she was freaked out that Suge may have thought we saw something, and she freaked out, and she freaked us out. And then another friend, I don't know, he's another friend. I'm just going to stop you there. Oh, sorry. It's all right. So Lauren, who was with So Lauren, who was with you in the van and with you immediately after the incident, she expressed concern that Suge had seen you all and may have thought, and she was concerned that Suge may have thought you guys were witnesses? Yes. And is it fair to say you said you were coming from LA and you knew people from various different lifestyles? Is that fair to say? Yes. Is it fair to say that whether you are a victim of crime or a suspect in a crime, in LA, there's a subculture where talking about a crime, even if you did not, even if you did nothing wrong, or even if somebody is just a victim in the case, is still frowned upon? Absolutely, yes. In 1996, in particular, you're talking about a time where fair to say that people of color felt a certain kind, especially from LA, felt a certain way about police. Is that fair? Yes. And did that also have an impact on your willingness to be cooperative at that time? Absolutely, yes. And that's bullshit. Why would y'all go back around the cops and tell the police y'all was there if that was the case? And then you mentioned earlier that you also thought the manner in which you were treated had an impact in your willingness to be cooperative at that time. Yes, absolutely. State will pass the witness. Any questions from the grand jury? What do you mean the state will pass the witness? Y'all don't want to use this witness? What does that mean? State will pass the witness. Any questions from the grand jury? I just have one. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You said you were afraid. You're talking about Shook? Yes. I just wanted retaliation or right. I just want to clarify. You didn't see Suge do anything illegal that night. No, just drive the car. And you didn't see Suge or Tupac have a firearm or shoot during that time. They were relaxed going to the club. Right. Fair to say that the vibe at that time was more of a party vibe? Yes. And nobody seemed to be looking, from your observation at least, your interaction with Suge and Tupac was, hey, we're going to a party. Come meet us at the club. Yes. So I guess a fair question, or a question that kind of gets to that, is why you would be, if Suge is just a victim in this case, why would you think that he would be mad or he would be upset about, you guys saying what you saw? Because you're not going to say that Suge did anything wrong. Well, no one trusts the police, one. So if you don't trust somebody, you're not going to tell them your information. The way they treat us definitely didn't help. The atmosphere, all that was very intimidating. Having me go down, having me sit on the sidewalk in my designer clothes, but still sitting on the sidewalk at 2:00 in the morning or whatever time that was, and sit there and wait where everyone's passing by trying to figure out, like, we didn't know what was going on. We didn't know. I didn't see who shot him. I don't know who it is. Someone could drive me and see me as a witness right here. There was a lot of things going on. There was many reasons not to talk. Those were the biggest factors, but there was other reasons. How old were you in 1996? a lady doesn't tell her age unless they have to. I was born in 1970, so let's count. I was 25. So is it fair to say you were kind of a young woman back then? Yeah. Oh, yes. You were still a young woman, but back then you were even younger. Yes, I was. Yes, ma'am. So you ran from the scene, but then you came back and told them you saw the shooting. But then you won't talk? That's what the fuck I just said. Excuse me. That's what I just said. Like I mentioned, when I talked to the police and their attitude towards us was so bad, I got defensive. When we were trying to help, they sat us on the curb. They had to sit there. They were talking about him dying right in front of us. Their whole attitude was so bad that I was like, okay, I'm not saying nothing. I was trying to help. I came back to help. I mean, why would I come back to sit on the curb and be in that situation? Yes, ma'am. The white car that went past you when after the gunshots, did you notice the car before the shooting? No. Okay. I didn't even know there was an entourage because I wasn't paying attention to my surroundings or just the car we was next to. So you never saw that car before the shooting? Not that I'm aware of, no. Okay, thank you. Were there other people sitting on the curb? Also witnesses? I don't remember. I know no, I don't remember, to be honest. I could say in the van there might have been someone else, but I just don't remember. And before you came back, did you already know who was shot? No. I know that no. I know that they were shooting that car, but I didn't know who was shot. Okay. Any more questions? By the law, these proceedings are secret. Reggie, you better listen to this part. And you are prohibited or forbidden from disclosing to anyone anything that has transpired before us, including evidence and statements presented to the grand jury. You heard that, Reggie? You violated this. Any event occurring or statement made in the presence of the grand jury and information obtained by the grand jury. Failure to comply with this admonition is a gross misdemeanor punishable by 364 days in the Clark County detention and $2,000 fine. Reggie got money. That ain't nothing. 364 days, Reggie could do that sitting in his chair. In addition, you may be held in contempt of court punishable by additional $500 fine. That's another and 25 days in the Clark County detention center. Oh, so you're looking at a year and 24 days, Reggie, and 2,500 for talking about the case you wasn't supposed to talk about that you talked about in the grand jury. You got right on bond first, and you talked about it. Got on there with whack, and you talked about it. The witness, yes, thank you. You're excused. So next up is Clifford Mogg. So we got Mogg next. A homicide detective from Vegas. That don't mean me, Star C, because I'm not under oath. I'm not on the stand. Learn your legal shit before you talk shit. You don't know what you're talking about. I didn't put my hand on the Bible and testify of amongst the court, in the court. Know what you're talking about. Know what you're talking about. Learn the law. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm not under oath. Know what the hell you're talking about. Okay? As you can see, these transcripts are on the news, on media outlets. Know what you're talking about. Know what you're talking about. But what I can say is Reggie swore under oath. You want to see it? I can show you Reggie's saying it under oath. Now, I want to look at her other testimony and see if she said the same thing. Oh, here goes. Okay. So she says, they travel in the rented convertible Sebring. Indicated that on Friday night that they stayed at the Luxor Hotel, did some gambling, but the girls had a quiet evening. On Saturday, the girls woke up, dressed, and went to the mall, where they ate at Planet Hollywood restaurant. They ate with about 20 other people that they had met early at the Luxor. According to Ingrid, her friend Shalane had an argument with her boyfriend, and the girls switched from the Luxor to the Rio. Their room at the Rio was in Shalane's name and was comped. She didn't say that part. They didn't just stay at the Luxor, they moved to the Rio. They planned to go to the fight at the MGM that night, but the time they had dressed and driven to the MGM, the fight was over. Indicated that the girls walked around and tried. Due to the large crowd, they stayed together. Upon leaving the MGM, their plan was to go to the Flamingo and find Shalane's friend Stanley so Shalane could get some money. After that, they wanted to attend a fight after party at Shark's restaurant. She ain't telling all this shit. As they drove from the parking lot across from the MGM Grand onto the strip, one of the girls saw Suge stopped in the middle of the strip being harassed by the police. Why didn't they ask her about that? You see this shit? You see this? They left that part out. Seen being harassed by the police. Stated she didn't recognize Suge. She had met him once in the club in LA in 92 at first. They passed Suge's car in traffic. Then Suge's car caught up to them. Lauren told Sherane, stop, let me talk to Suge. They talked about going to Suge's club 662, and Suge told him to get behind us. Blank indicated that she argued, Ingrid indicated that she argued with Shalane about where they were going, but Shalane joined the caravan following Suge. They made a turn onto a side street where Ingrid told Shalane that she was driving too slow. They came to the red light and stopped. Suge's car was to the left and about one car left behind them. According to Ingrid, Shalane had put the car in park and they were preparing to switch places where she heard shooting behind them. Ingrid ducked and yelled to Shalane to drive off. Ingrid reached over and put the car in drive, and Shalane turned to the right and accelerated from the intersection. According to Ingrid, Shalane almost hit a white car as she was making the turn. Ingrid claims that she was ducking and only saw a small portion of the white car and could not determine the making or number of the occupants. After they made the turn, she saw the white car speeding straight away from them. Again, she claims she was unable to determine the make or model of the white car. Ingrid estimated hearing about 20 gunshots during the incident. Ingrid recalled that Tanisha, who was seated in the back, did not put her head down, and possibly saw more of the incident. One of them testified that they think the car had Nevada license plates, and this thing, a Greg Caden, got up on the motherfucker and said the car ain't had no plates. But several people said they saw a plate on the car. It go right here. Shalane drove off, almost hitting the white car, thought it was a Lincoln Continental. The white car was on their right passenger side, swerved to avoid hitting them. Witnesses stated that the white car was on their right and in front of them, so she was able to see the rear of the car. Hart felt that the white car had Nevada license plates, white with blue, and felt the car was possibly a rental. Craig Caden said there was no plates on the car. See what I'm talking about? Them niggas is dirty. Make sure you go to my Instagram and look at the last two clips on my Instagram. It's going to make a lot of more sense to you for everything that I said tonight. I will be back with more. Choke no joke, y'all already know. It is what it is. Shout out to all the ladies in the chat with that sweet cooch.
Choke no joke.
Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all subscribe. Choke no joke.
Know I
Let's
love
go.
that cooch. You know what this is. I love that cooch. Yeah.
Put your shout outs on the screen. I'm putting your shout outs on the screen.
Let's go. Yo, what's up? My nuts when I wake up. Got more than wood and I just bust one. In mahogany, I'm Ron Isley. Between the sheets, and she want to ski. And just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D, her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned, had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eye, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it, for me to taste it. Red Lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. I eat her coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. Up my nuts when I wake up. Got more than wood and I just bust one. In mahogany, I'm Ron Isley. Between the sheets, and she want to ski and just shout.
Elizabeth B, you looking gorgeous in that avatar, in that profile pitch. Okay, Elizabeth B, you looking beautiful. I see you, shawty. Elizabeth B, y'all see Elizabeth B? Woo-wee! Is that her or is that an actress in that picture? Woo-wee!
Choke no joke. You already know. Y'all know I love that cooch. You know what this is. I love that cooch. Yeah. It's the A thing. Clean cooch. Let's go. Yo, what's up? My nuts when I wake up. Got more than wood and I just bust one. In mahogany, I'm raw eyes lead between the sheets. And she want to ski and just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D, her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned, had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it, for me to taste it. Red Lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her. I eat her coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her.
Shout out to Elizabeth.
Suck my nuts when I wake up. Got more than wood and I just bust one. In mahogany, I'm raw eyes lead between the sheets. And she want to ski and just shout with me with what I thought was pee. She rolled the D, her water broke B. Not pregnant, but baptized me. I'm down for more love, but change the sheet. She said, please, I want more. Next thing I know, mattress dripping the floor from her juices. Oral had me stoned, had a Corinne and Medusa in one. And when I look in her eyes, between her thighs, I tell you no lie, ain't shit won't buy. I rob and take it, for me to taste it. Red Lobster, pussy, biscuit, freshly baked. Eat that coochie all night. She sprayed my face like Shook Sprite. I love her.
I'm doing it for Elizabeth B. Her sexy ass. We doing it for Elizabeth B tonight.
Choke no joke, no joke. You know what it is.
Hey, son.
Hi, when are you coming home?
Mommy's not coming home.
Why?
Goodbye.
Where are you? Where are you?
Mommy's not coming home.
Why?
Tell Daddy I'm not coming home.
Why?
Goodbye. Bye. What am I supposed to do? Tell this 10-year-old boy I'm getting some new dick or something?
Check. Yeah. Choke no joke. Know what it is. This go out to the desperate housewives in New York, Atlanta, Texas, California, Miami, Mississippi. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. It was quick how it happened. We was just chatting, had a lot in common. I kept her laugh in the department in which a man was lacking. He was the king of the ship. Somehow I became captain. My swag on platinum, all my gold just smacking. Then phone sex had happened. Things went left. I calm and interest in sex, something like Little Kim and Hugh F. We knew if we met, it would be electric. Then the day came and we met. It was beyond my dream, a dream so sweet it made me scream. It was like a dream, knew why he made a queen. I wanted to find Marty McFly and use that time machine. Run up in the church, create a scene. Object to that wedding and give him my ring like I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate desperate housewife. I fell harder than a mother, my number one lover. Yo, under them covers was like no other. Had everything in common, I used to love her until he bugged her. Bitch motherfucker, device in the whip, had to call it quits. Hit us like a brick, we both sick. Now she got dilemma, like Kelly the kids. I'm calm, wish I never met the chick. Missing her seafood and our trips. Sex in the soul house, we did that shit. Sexing on the tent, we risked that shit. We both freaky as fuck, I miss my chick. Well, never mind, there to take him off of mine. Kindred spirits, just the wrong time. Get divorced, you can hit my line. Until I repent, it's next lifetime. Like, I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Joke, no joke, you already know. It's that south side of Eden Wall flow. We out of here. Stay the hell. Don't follow those cats. The niggas that be on the gram, tell Bobo what they doing. Choke, no joke. You know what it is. Yo, y'all niggas better stay DL. Down low. Stop flossing, man. You just want them to just come and get you? Learn from our mistakes, man. That's what this is about, learn from mistakes. Choke, no joke. Let's go. You already know. Make it love, let's go. My aim was enlightened, drop jewels on you. You thinking I'm jealous, I ain't got cheddar like you. I'm the dude to a game, you got school. Was a local cat, snatch you when I made moves. I'm paranoid and preaching, you was sleeping. Knew you was sneak thief and couldn't see us beefing. Learn from mistake, don't show I got cake. Impress a nigga to rob me, bitch seal my fate. Get knocked by the fans, lay up 4 by 8. Ass so busy flossing, ain't thinking about Jake. Loose, yapping, they wiretapping, videotaping, your ways in action. Front like time's hard, two-door garage, ice like Liberage, with no damn jaw, without a reasonable doubt. You think you Jay-Z with your platinum jewelry, he got a job, B. You shining on doctors with 4 degrees, laughing cause I'm broke on the streets. Stay DL, BDL is out. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, BDL is out. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, BDL is out. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Shh, let's go. For beef, we not dolo. For cash, you go solo. Thought I was your man, shot me down like Manolo. Thought I was your partner when you played me was whack. No niggas dust that I wouldn't flip like that. What gives? See your man struggle while you live? That's some shit. Struggling, give you the kicks. Used to stick for gooses. Warm when we pump deuces. Break night in the jacks, trying to see millions like Brewster. You don't act like you used to. I'm the dude. When niggas was friends, you was like, yo, Joe, come through. I wet you like McLean for those who claim to be pain. The game of death, that's what you get with got game. Ill with automatics, we're never static. You carry at niggas, put one in your cabbage. Fear, don't have it, you fill me with laughter. In OGSC, then I'm original gun clapper. Like Dan get dapper, see a mill be Casper. Like Dre the doctor, the math from after. Stay DL, BDL is out. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, BDL is out. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, BDL is out. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Nigga, y'all loud, louder than the weed, nigga. Thinking with your pockets, cause I ain't flocking. She's somewhere in Houston. busted. You blew like a rocket. Her seed was bait. Through the line, she caught it. Gave her all that loot. She couldn't afford it. Frontin' to them bitches, y'all feeling him. Blue puff in your face, daddy. All about Benjamin. Remember me? I'm your friend to the end. Like Chucky, used to slay bitches like Buffy. Thinking why they cuff me? Think of the luxuries you had. In the cell with other willies, you brag. I pushed the big beds with 20-inch rims. Went in the club, Chris for all my men's. Sitting across the bar, what's up, star? Back to reality, you back in bars. You chose not to listen, had the H-class glisten. Knew the rules of the game, played yourself out position. Stay DL, BDL is L. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, BDL is L. You ain't DL when your name ring bells. Stay DL, BDL is L. You ain't DL when your name ring bells.
Yo, son, yo. Son, that son is me, yo.
I see.
You ain't noticed me, yo.
I see,
all these
man.
diamonds and stuff, yo.
How can I
Fat
not?
diamond ring I got, yo. Yo, what you talking about, yo?
No,
These diamonds, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I got $35,000 on me right now.
Oh my God.
Nigga, I can show you the money right now. I can show you the money.
No, you ain't gonna show me
I can
nothing,
show you
man.
my gun, yo.
Nigga, if you don't stay DL, if you get up on his YouTube, causing Sozan, talking too much, you might fuck around and be a first-time felon.
Check it out. Choke no joke. Learn from mistakes. DJ S&S the Great. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. Best day of my life, no sleep all night. Broke day for weeks, my cash was right. My capo tight, take our loot, unite. 23-hour shifts had us elude like Mike. Cash lovely, yeah, Dougie. How could this day get so ugly? Wifey about to pop like some bubbly. Yo, doodles now most, don't really bug me. Felt like a star, cop first car. Get up with the guard, what it is, baby paw. You about to cop a van, get up with our mans. Before we reached our low spot, toes blam. Unaware what happened, discussing and clapping. It wasn't loud, ain't shit gonna happen. Me being stupid instead of getting it moving. This nigga kept chefing like the woo one. Then we heard a knock, no one knew of this spot. 6 niggas in the spot, 6 niggas not. Ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. I'm in the precinct all damn even. This good cop, bad cop shit got me steaming. No, I was caught, I ain't give a fuck. Had jokes like the usual suspects line up. Book times up, came back fuck. Shirt wrinkled up, my pigs roughed me up. Time's up, heard them clink of the cuffs. Niggas was so deep they had to call on the bus. Everybody that checks outside waiting on us like ghetto celebs. Our cells ain't plush. 5 in the book and gave a whooping. He never forget, they gotta be split. Up in the courtroom, they cause it ruckus. Everybody that checks waiting on us. Try to bail us out, that thought got thrown out. Bill one so high, I couldn't bear half a nigga out. Copped out, that's what first fell in the bow. Back on the bus, Rikers the row. Wifey in the courtroom crying out. We love y'all with tears running in their mouth. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon. It ain't no telling you be a first-time felon. No telling when you be a first-time felon.